Okay. Next problem. A negative feedback system. A negative feedback system A negative feedback system is characterized by an open loop transfer function GH of S is equal to 64 into S plus 2 divided by S into S plus 0.5 into S square plus 3.2 S plus 64. Using board diagram, investigate closed loop stability of the system. Investigate the closed loop stability of the system. Very important problem, asked several times in the examination. Let me read out the problem. A negative feedback system is characterized by an open loop transfer function GH of S is equal to 64 into S plus 2 by S into S plus 0.5 S square plus 3.2 S plus 64. Note. Compare S square plus 3.2 S plus 64 equal to 0 with the reference characteristic equation S square plus 2 times zeta omega n into S plus omega n square is equal to 0. Then omega n square is equal to 64, which implies omega n is equal to 8 radians per second. Also S square plus 3.2 S plus 64 equal to 0 gives the roots S is equal to minus 1.6 plus or minus j 7.84. Now this is a very important note. Please go through this. Compare S square plus 3.2 S plus 64 equal to 0 with the reference characteristic equation S square plus 2 zeta omega n into S plus omega n square equal to 0. Then omega n square is equal to 64, which implies omega n is equal to 8 radians per second. Also S square plus 3.2 S plus 64 equal to 0 gives the roots S is equal to minus 1.6 plus minus j 7.84. Now, before starting the solution for finding the magnitude diagram, please ensure that 2 is taken common in this factor, 0.5 is taken common in this factor, 64 is taken common in the quadratic factor because we want 1 plus something form. So, GH of S is equal to 64 into 2 S by 2 plus 1 divided by S into 0.5 S by 0.5 plus 1 into 64 multiplied by S by 8 whole square plus 3.2 by 64 into S plus 1. This is nothing but 4 into 0.5 S plus 1 divided by 64 gets cancelled, 2 by 0.5 is 4 S into 2s plus 1 into s by 8 whole square plus 0.05s plus 1, letting s is equal to j omega gives gh of j omega is equal to 4 into 0.5 j omega plus 1 divided by j omega 2 j omega plus 1 into j omega by 8 whole square plus j into 0.05 omega plus 1. Let y of j omega be equal to 4 by j omega. How did we get y of j omega equal to 4 by j omega? Correct. Take the right hand side of gh of j omega, remove 1 plus something factors, remove this factor, this factor, this factor, because they are all 1 plus something factor. So what remains? What remains is 4 by j omega. Correct. This implies magnitude of y of j omega is equal to 4 by omega, because magnitude of j is equal to 1. Take 20 log on both sides. This implies 20 log to base 10 magnitude of y of j omega is equal to 20 log 4 to base 10, 20 log 4 to base 10 minus 20 log omega to base 10. Hence 20 log to base 10 on modulus of y of j omega evaluated at omega equal to 0.1 is equal to 20 log 4 to base 10 minus 20 log 0.1 to base 10 is equal to 32 dB. So what is important is this equation represents a straight line which has a magnitude equal to 32 dB when omega is 0.1 and the slope equal to minus 20 till omega equal to omega 1. How did you get minus 20? Coefficient of log omega gives the slope. Therefore, this straight line has a slope equal to minus 20 decibels per decade up to omega 1. Next, I will create the table for plotting the magnitude diagram. Factor, corner frequency, magnitude and slope, characteristics, The first factor is 4 by j omega, no corner frequency. Corner frequency will come only for factors that are 1 plus something. Next factor is 1 over 2 j omega plus 1. Omega 1 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. Next factor is 0.5 j omega plus 1. Omega 2 is equal to 1 over 0.5 is equal to 2. Next is the quadratic factor 1 over j omega by 8 whole square plus j times 0.05. There is no space here. So this is 1 over j omega by 8 whole square plus j times 0.05 omega plus 1. These factors are written in the increasing order of corner frequencies. If you interchange these two factors, then the corner frequency here will be 2, here it will be 0.5, it will be completely wrong. You have to arrange the factors in the increasing order of corner frequencies. 4 by j omega has no corner frequency because it is not of the form 1 plus something. All other factors have got corner frequencies. Here, what is omega 3? Omega 3 is nothing but omega n. Omega 3 is nothing but omega n equal to 8. So I am going to write here this factor has a magnitude equal to 32 dB at omega equal to 0.1 and a slope equal to minus 20 decibels per decade up to omega 1. Slopes will always change at the corner frequencies. This factor will add a slope of minus 20 at omega 1. Earlier slope is minus 20. To that, this factor will add a slope of minus 20, so that minus 20 becomes minus 40. The slope of minus 40 shall remain till omega 2. I am going to write here net slope between omega 1 and omega 2 equals minus 20, the previous slope. This will add minus 20, simple pole, it will add minus 20. Minus 20 becomes minus 40 decibels per decade. This is net slope between omega 2 and omega 3 equals. This is a simple zero. It will add a slope of plus 20 at omega 2. Previous slope is what? Minus 40. This simple zero will add a slope of plus 20 at omega 2. And minus 40 plus 20 becomes minus 20 decibels per decade. This slope will remain till omega 3. This is a quadratic factor in the denominator. Therefore, it will add a slope of minus 40 at omega 3. Net slope omega 3 onwards. Previous slope is minus 20. This will add a slope of minus 40 at omega 3. So minus 20 minus 40 is minus 60 decibels per decade. Minus 60 decibels per decade. Once this table is prepared, keep it ready with you. When I use the semi-log sheet, I will be referring to this table. The rough sketch I am going to write here. Let us assume that this is the semi-log sheet. This is only a rough sketch. This is for your understanding. X-axis is omega in log scale. Y-axis is magnitude of GH of j omega in decibels. This is 0 dB axis. So what this says, at omega equal to 0.1, the magnitude is 32 dB and slope is minus 20 decibels per decade up to omega 1. What is omega 1 equals? Omega 1 is equal to 0.5. Between omega 1 and omega 2, slope is minus 40. This is omega 2 is equal to 2. This slope is minus 40 decibels per decade. Between omega 2 and omega 3, what is omega 3? Omega 3 is 8. Slope again becomes minus 20. This is minus 20 decibels per decade. Beyond omega 3, slope is minus 60. This is minus 60 decibels per decade. This diagram, however, will be doing it on the semi-log sheet. This frequency is omega g, and it will be found that omega g is 1.4. I know that it is 1.4 because I have done this diagram on this semi-log sheet. Next, we will prepare the table for getting the phase diagram. phase diagram. Next I will be drawing the phase diagram. What is GH of S? GH of S is equal to 64 into S plus 2 by S into S plus 0.5 S into S plus 0.5 into S square plus 3.2 S plus 64. This will write in the factored form. This is 64 into S plus 2 divided by S into S plus 0.5 S plus 1.6 minus J. What are the roots? Minus 1.6 plus minus J 7.84. So minus J 7.84 S plus 1.6 minus J 7.84. So that means S square plus 3.2 S plus 64 equal to 0 will give the roots minus 1.6 plus minus J 7.84. This is in the factored form. So this implies GH of j omega is equal to 64 into j omega plus 2 divided by j omega into j omega plus 0.5 into j omega minus 7.84 plus 1.6 into j omega, this is plus, omega plus 7.84 plus 1.6. This is what you get after letting S is equal to j omega, in the expression for GH of S. What is phi of omega? Hence phi of omega 64 gives an angle equal to 0, leave it. Tan inverse of imaginary part by real part, it is plus. Any factor in the numerator will always give a positive angle. J omega in the denominator will give an angle of minus 90 degrees. Minus tan inverse of imaginary part by real part. Minus tan inverse of imaginary part omega minus 7.84 divided by real part 1.6. Minus tan inverse of imaginary part omega plus 7.84 divided by 1.6. This expression you feed it in the calculator. I have done the calculations. I will write it down. This is omega. Phi of omega in degrees. Phi of omega in divisions is required to do the plotting. Scale is 1 division is equal to 6 degrees. First I will take omega equal to 1. You will get the angle minus 129.77. That will give you minus 21.6 divisions. We have divided minus 129.77 by 6. That gives you minus 21.6 divisions. Then I give omega equal to 5 in this expression. What I suggest is enter this equation in the calculator and keep giving values to omega. Don't substitute omega equal to 1 here. Enter this equation, then keep giving values to omega. When omega is 5, you get minus 128.38 degrees. That tantamounts to minus 21.4 divisions. When omega is 7, you get minus 158 degrees. That tantamounts to minus 26.3 divisions. When omega is 7.7, this is omega p, you get minus 180 degrees is equal to minus 30 divisions. When omega is 10, you get minus 236.77 is equal to minus 39.4 divisions. On the same sheet, y-axis represents now phi of omega in degrees. This is 0 degrees, minus 60 degrees, this is minus 120 degrees, minus this is minus 180 degrees, and this is minus 240 degrees. This axis represents minus 180 degree axis. Using this table, make a plot of omega versus phi of omega. So, when omega is 1, phi of omega is how many divisions? Minus 21.6 divisions. So, make a point. You may get this point. Like that, for various values of omega, mark phi of omega, join them by a smooth curve, you will get a curve something like this. The exact shape of the curve we will know when you do it on the semi-log sheet. This is omega p. This is omega p is equal to 7.7. Now we'll do this diagram, magnitude diagram and the phase diagram on a semi-log sheet. That is our next objective. This table I will retain for making use in the semi-log sheet. See, this is a semi-log sheet which are drawn using the magnitude diagram, which are drawn using the magnitude table and the phase table. Say x-axis represents omega in log scale. Omega in log scale means mathematically x-axis is log omega. Y-axis is magnitude of GH or J omega in decibels. Very important to label the axis, x-axis and y-axis. Next is draw the 0 dB axis. This is the 0 dB axis. Connect 20 dB to omega equal to 1, 40 dB to omega equal to 1, 60 dB to omega equal to 1. These will give you the construction lines of minus 20 decibels per decade, minus 40 decibels per decade and minus 60 decibels per decade. Here I have made these lines look slightly dark because if I make it light, there may not be possibility of camera catching it. So these are all construction lines which are shown minus 20 dB per decade, minus 40 dB per decade, minus 60 dB per decade. Next we'll go to the table. When omega is 0.1, magnitude is 32 dB. So what I do is I take the roller scale, keep it on minus 20 dB per decade and slide it to 32 dB. That means using roller scale, this line of minus 20 dB per decade, this line of minus 20 dB per decade is pushed to this point. Between omega 1 and omega 2, slope is minus 40. So keep this roller scale or the rotor scale on this line and slide it like this. So wherever you see, you keep it on this line and slide it. So between omega 1 and omega 2, slope is minus 40. Between omega 2 and omega 3, it is again minus 20. So keep it on minus 20 and slide it. Omega 3 onwards minus 60, keep this on minus 60 line and slide it to this point and draw the line. Like this, the magnitude diagram is drawn. Roller scale is a very important tool for drawing the magnitude diagram. Then using the phase table, the phase diagram is drawn. When omega is 1, mark 21.6 divisions starting from the 0 dB axis. When omega is 5, this omega is 5, this omega is 5, mark minus 21.4 divisions. So this is omega equal to 5 line. On that line, mark how many divisions? 21.4 divisions. At omega p is equal to 7.7, it is 30 divisions counted from here. So this is the phase crossover frequency. This is the gain crossover frequency. Phase margin is measured with respect to minus 180 degree axis. Phase margin is positive above minus 180 degree axis, negative below minus 180 degree axis. It is measured with respect to minus 180 degree axis, but measured at what value of omega? Omega equal to omega g equal to 1.4. Drop a perpendicular from omega g onto phase diagram, measure this intercept. Count the number of divisions, multiply number of divisions by 6, because each division represents 6 degrees, you will get plus 51.8 degrees. Gain margin is negative above 0 dB axis, positive below 0 dB axis. It is always measured with respect to 0 dB axis, and it is measured at omega p. At omega p, drop a perpendicular onto the magnitude diagram. Measure this intercept. Measure number of divisions and multiply those divisions by 2. That gives you 17.2 dB. Since gain margin in dB is positive, phase margin in degree is positive, it implies closed loop control system is stable. So please practice these problems on the semi-log sheet. Otherwise, in the examination, you may not be able to do it. Please invest for buying a roller scale. It is about 150 rupees or so. Buy it from the Omega company and do it on the semi-log sheet and file it. Okay. I will give you a few assignment problems on Bode diagrams at a later stage. Thank you. Next problem I am going to discuss is a very important problem and a very comprehensive problem. And this problem you have to practice more before you go to the examination. First, let me write the problem statement. A negative feedback system has an open loop transfer function g of s h of s, which is same as gh of s, is equal to k by s into s plus 1 into 0.1 s plus 1. Find the values of gain k. Find the values of gain k for the following cases. 1. To give a gain margin of 10 dB. To give a gain margin is equal to plus 10 dB. Second one, to give a gain margin is equal to plus 30 dB. 3. To give a phase margin is equal to 24 degrees. And 4. Find the following cases. To give and for marginal stability. For marginal stability. Marginal stability means for closed loop control system to be just stable. For closed loop control system to be just stable. This problem is normally asked for 10 to 12 marks. Very frequently asked problem. Only the right hand side of the transfer function may change. We'll proceed with this problem. Let me read out the problem. A negative feedback system has an open loop transfer function g of s h of s is equal to k divided by s into s plus 1 into 0.1 s plus 1. Find the values of gain k for the following cases. To give a gain margin of plus 10 dB, to give a gain margin of plus 30 dB, to give a phase margin of 24 degrees, and for third one, fourth one for marginal stability. Marginal stability means for closed loop control system to be just stable. Solution. For plotting the magnitude diagram, we take k is equal to 1. Then GH of S again repeat is same as G of S, H of S equals 1 over S into S plus 1 into 0.1 S plus 1. Letting S is equal to J omega gives GH of J omega is equal to 1 over J omega into J omega plus 1 into 0.1 J omega plus 1. Let Y of J omega be equal to 1 by J omega. Remove all time constant form terms. Time constant form terms means 1 plus something terms. So you get Y of J omega is equal to 1 by J omega. This implies magnitude of Y of J omega is equal to 1 by omega. This implies 20 log to base 10 magnitude of Y of J omega is equal to minus 20 log omega to base 10. Letting omega equal to 0.1 gives 20 log to base 10 magnitude of Y of J omega at omega equal to 0.1 equals minus 20 log of 0.1 to base 10 is equal to plus 20 dB. So what is important is this expression is the equation of a straight line whose slope is minus 20 decibels per decade. Coefficient of log omega is the slope. And this straight line has a magnitude plus 20 dB at omega equal to 0.1. Now I am going to prepare the table which facilitates the plotting of magnitude diagram. Factor, corner frequency, magnitude and slope characteristics. The factors must be written in the increasing order of corner frequency. This factor is not in the time constant form, therefore there is no corner frequency. Next is 1 over J omega plus 1. Omega 1 is equal to 1 over 1 is equal to 1. Next 1 over 0.1 J omega plus 1. Omega 2 is equal to reciprocal of 0.1 which is 10. I am going to write here this factor has a magnitude. This factor has a magnitude is equal to 20 dB which are calculated here at omega equal to 0.1 and a slope equal to minus 20 decibels per decade up to omega 1. Next, net slope between omega 1 and omega 2 equals previous slope is minus 20. This pole at omega 1 will add a slope of minus 20. Minus 20 is minus 40 decibels per decade. Next, net slope omega 2 onwards. Net slope omega 2 onwards. Previous slope is minus 40. This pole will add a slope of minus 20. Minus 40 minus 20 is equal to minus 60 decibels per decade. Now I'll draw the rough Bode's magnitude diagram. Let us assume this is the semi-log sheet. The actual semi-log sheet I will show later. X-axis is omega in log scale. Omega in log scale means actually it is logarithm of omega to base 10. Y-axis is magnitude of GH of j omega in decibels. This is 0 dB axis. 0 dB axis. I will draw the diagram. At omega equal to 0.1, the magnitude is 20 dB. At omega equal to 0.1, magnitude is 20 dB. And as a slope of minus 20 decibels per decade up to omega 1. Omega 1 is nothing but 1. Between omega 1 and omega 2 is 10. Between omega 1 and omega 2, the slope is minus 40. The slope is minus 40. This is a line of slope equal to minus 40 decibels per decade. Beyond omega 2, the slope is minus 60. Slope is minus 60 decibels per decade. This is the magnitude diagram. Next we shall proceed to draw the phase diagram. For drawing the phase diagram, we have to make a table that gives the values of phi of omega for different values of omega. What is GH of j omega? What is GH of j omega? I am going to now create the table which gives values of phi of omega for different values of omega. GH of j omega is equal to 1 divided by j omega into j omega plus 1 into 0.1 j omega plus 1. Phi of omega is equal to minus 90 degrees minus tan inverse of omega minus tan inverse of 0.1 omega. This is omega, phi of omega in degrees, phi of omega in divisions. For different values of omega, let me find phi of omega. Omega is 1, phi of omega is minus 140.7 degrees. We shall select a scale. 1 division is equal to 6 degrees. So minus 140.7 divided by 6 degrees, that gives you minus 23.45 divisions. Approximately minus 23.5 divisions. Pencil thickness itself will take 7 millimeters. Please understand this. When omega g is 1.55, why this 1.55 omega g is required, I will tell you. Minus 156 degrees. That gives you minus 26 divisions. Let me now explain it to you why I have taken the value of omega g as 1.55. There is a reason for it. See, note, given phase margin is equal to 24 degrees. What is the expression for phase margin? Phase margin is equal to 180 degrees plus phi of omega at omega equal to omega g. phase margin is what? 24 degrees. 24 degrees is equal to 180 degrees plus phi of omega at omega equal to omega g. This implies phi of omega is equal to phi of omega at omega equal to omega g is equal to minus 156 degrees. Keep giving values to omega in the expression for phi of omega till you get minus 156 degrees. This is done in order to answer part 3 of the question. Part 3 of the problem requires to find the value of k when phase margin is 24 degrees. So to give a phase margin of 24 degrees, phi of omega must be minus 156 degrees. Please keep this in mind. Next is omega p is 3.16. When omega is 3.16, you get phi of omega is equal to minus 180 degrees. This is minus 30 divisions. Next 10, it is minus 220, giving you minus 36.7 divisions. Now the table is ready, we'll plot it. Y-axis is now phi of omega in degrees. This is 0 degrees, minus 60 degrees, minus 120 degrees, minus 180 degrees, minus 240 degrees. At minus 180 degrees, I draw a line. This is called minus 180 degree axis. Now the phase diagram is drawn. This is the phase diagram assumed. Let us assume this is the phase diagram. This is omega p is equal to 3.16. At omega p equal to 3.16, I'll find what is the gain margin. This is the gain margin. Gain margin will be found as 20 dB. Gain margin is found as 20 dB. Now, first part of the problem I am going to explain. First part, when k is equal to 1, gain margin is equal to 20 dB. But we want a gain margin is equal to how much? 10 dB. That means this 20 dB has to become 10 dB. Therefore, magnitude diagram must be pushed up by 10 dB. If you push this magnitude diagram by 10 dB, this 20 dB will become what? 10 dB. This means the magnitude diagram should be pushed up by 10 dB. Hence 20 log k to base 10 is equal to 10. This implies k is equal to 10 to the power 10 by 20. This gives you 0.316. This gives you the value of k as 3.162. If you push up this diagram, correct, it is by how many dB you push it up? 10 dB. When k is equal to 1, gain margin is 20 dB. But we want a gain margin equal to 10 dB. This means the magnitude diagram should be pushed up by 20 dB. Sorry, by 10 dB. Therefore, 20 log k to base 10 is equal to 10. Next part. We want a gain margin equal to 30 dB. This is 20 dB. We want this to be 30 dB. Therefore, magnitude diagram should be pulled down. By 10 dB. Since it is pulled down, we have to put a minus sign here. This becomes minus and this becomes 0.3162. Whenever you pull down the magnitude diagram, you have to put a minus sign for the difference by which you pull it down. 20 log k to base 10 is equal to minus 10. Correct? Therefore, k is 0.3162. This is second part. Third part is find the value of k for a phase margin is equal to minus 1 phase margin equal to 24 degrees. We have found that phase margin will be 24 degrees. This is phase margin of 24 degrees. This happens when omega g is 1.55. This happens when omega g is 1.55. Measure this difference. Measure this difference or the intercept. What is the magnitude? Magnitude is minus 8.2 dB. This will be seen in the actual sheet. Now, this is the diagram drawn for k is equal to 1. When k is equal to 1, diagram is pushed up by 8.2 dB. Correct? This diagram will cross 0 dB axis at 1.55. That will give you a phase margin of 24 degrees. I repeat, locate a phase margin of 24 degrees on the phase diagram. To get a phase margin of 24 degrees, correct, the magnitude diagram should cross 0 dB axis at 1.55. In order to get a crossover frequency of 1.55 radians per second, the magnitude diagram should be pushed up by 8.2 dB. Magnitude is minus, this is not gain margin, this is magnitude. Magnitude below 0 dB axis is always negative. So, third part, locate a phase margin is equal to 24 degrees. To get this phase margin, the magnitude diagram should cross 0 dB axis at omega equal to 1.55 radians per second. For this to happen, the magnitude diagram should be pushed up by 8.2 dB. Therefore, 20 log k to base 10 is equal to 8.2. This implies k is equal to 10 to the power 8.2 by 20. 10 to the power, so that gives you 2.57. Last one is find the value of k for system to be just stable. For system to be just stable, correct? For system to be just stable, this gain margin should be made 0. To make this gain margin equal to 0, the magnitude diagram should be pushed up by 20 dB. So I am going to say, for system to be just stable, both GM and PM should be 0. For this to happen, this will happen when the magnitude diagram, is pushed up by 20 dB. See, when you push this magnitude diagram by 20 dB, the magnitude diagram will cross 0 dB axis at this point. In that case, correct, both GM and PM will be 0. So what I have written, for a system to be just stable, both GM and PM should be 0. This will happen when the magnitude diagram is pushed up by 20 dB. Hence, 20 log k to base 10 is equal to 20. This implies k is equal to 10 to the power 20 by 20 is equal to 10. This is the end of the solution. Now this you can see on the Similoc sheet. Okay, the previous problem means the current problem I have done it on the Similoc sheet. So this is the magnitude diagram with k equal to 1. So we have drawn the magnetic diagram with k equal to 1. So we have got the construction lines connecting 20 and 1, 40 and 1, 60 and 1 as we have done before. Now you see this is the phase diagram. Omega P is 3.16. We have found that gain margin is 20 dB. In first part, gain margin should be 10 dB. Therefore, this intercept 20 dB must be made 10 dB. This means magnetic diagram should be pushed up by 10 dB. 20 log k to base 10 is equal to 10. This implies k equals 3.162. Second part, if you want to make this 20 dB, 30 dB, magnetic diagram should be pulled down by 10 dB. When you pull it down, the differential must be given a negative sign. When you pull it down by 20 dB, it means 20 log k to base 10 equals minus 10, which implies k is equal to 3.162. Third part, on the phase diagram, locate a phase margin of 24 degrees. This occurs at roughly omega is equal to 1.6. Actually, it is 1.55. I have taken it as 1.6. This magnitude is minus 8.2 dB. In order that the magnetic diagram with k equal to 1 crosses through this point, the magnetic diagram should be pushed up by 8.2 dB. If you push the magnetic diagram with k equal to 1 by 8.2 dB, this magnetic diagram with k equal to 1 will now pass through this point where omega is 1.6. For that to happen, 20 log k to base 10 should be taken as 8.2. This implies k is equal to 2.57. In order to make a system just stable, both gain margin and phase margin should be made 0. That is possible when omega g becomes equal to omega p. Correct? Omega g is equal to omega p. That means if you push this magnetic diagram by 20 dB, the magnetic diagram will pass through this point. This magnitude diagram will pass through 3.16. Will cut the 0 dB axis at 1.6. In that case, will cut the 0 dB axis at 3.16. At 3.16, if magnetic diagram crosses 0 dB axis at 3.16, both GM and PM will be 0. Correct? Hence, 20 log k to base 10 is equal to 20. This gives k is equal to 10. This is the value of k for system to be marginally stable. Very, very important problem. Please practice this as many times as possible. Thank you.